Hey guys, it's Trina. I keep lists of all of the books that I have hauled or mentioned in TBR videos or anticipated releases videos ever since I've started my channel. Was I actually reading the books that I said I wanted to read or that I was bringing into my collection? I just think it's really interesting to look back on like statistics like that. So I've had my channel about 3 years and I have lists of all the books I said I wanted to read and didn't, or did, for the past 3 years. So something that I wanted to do this year, and I had no idea how to do this practically in a video, was I wanted to share with you guys how I've done on these TBRs and stuff since the beginning of my channel. So like, you know, these videos have become popular now, but before I started seeing these videos, I had no idea how to implement it into a video format. So I want to really give a nod to Lala from the channel Books and Lala, because she was doing a closet unhaul series on her channel this year, and I know some other channels have done like reaction videos to their old book hauls, but really seeing Lala's series of videos is what showed me that this can be done in video format. So I definitely want to give a nod to her. I'll put a link to her channel down below. Mine is not going to be like hers. I don't have a closet of books. I don't have the goal of read this in this month or you have to unhaul it, because the problem with my book situation is like 80 to 90% of what I read is from the library, so I don't actually own them to unhaul them, so that's like not the goal of mine. I just want to check in, and I think it's fun for you guys to like look back at these old videos too and see how I'm doing. But anyway, this is all a long-winded intro. I am going to be checking in with my very first book haul, very first TBR. I hope to make this a video series unless I just hate how this turns out, and I may change up the format of how I show you guys the original videos because I don't really know how to edit this stuff correctly yet. But my goal is like January of 2018, I want to check in with January of 2015's videos, the TBRs, the book hauls, the anticipated releases videos, anything where I was saying I want to read this book or this series, and just see how I've done. And then anything that I had left, I'm going to pick some books from that for my current TBR. Now, these are supposed to line up January to January, but I did start my channel in December, and my first book haul ever was that December. And I'm pretty sure I read everything in that book haul. I think I remember all the books in it. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you that one too, and then we will get into the January of 2015 videos. So these are my first videos, and this is my first book haul. Hey guys, I wanted to do a really quick December haul video today because I just got back from the library, which will probably be my very last trip. I'm going to skip ahead. The first book I picked up from the library was My True Love Gave to Me by Stephanie Perkins and 11 other awesome authors. I've finished this book. Okay, I did read that. The next book I picked up from the library is Blankets. It's a graphic novel by Craig Thompson. The reason I got this is because it's the Booksplosion Book of the Month. I did read that. I read it that month and watched the Booksplosion live show on it. I really liked it. And the last book I got from the library, which I picked up today, is This Shattered World by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. I've also read this book. It's a pretty cover. Look how pretty these covers are. They're just so pretty, and I like the font and the colors. It's pretty. Moving on to the books I got for Christmas. I only got 2 books this year, and one was from myself, and that book is Outlander by Diana. I'm a terrible gift giver. I didn't like that book, but I have read it. Holly surprised me and got me this matching cover, the new cover release of Throne of Glass, and she got it signed for me. She sent me that book a while back when the event happened, and for Christmas I got this one in the mail, and it is also signed. So I didn't remember that these 2 books were in this book haul, but yeah, these were sent to me by a friend who went to a signing, and I have read them. I had read them before she sent them to me, but I didn't own them. So those are actually all the books in this book haul. So how many books was that? I read all of them. Everything that I put in my first ever book haul on my channel, I've read, so that's pretty good. So next, let's see. Okay, top 5 anticipated releases of 2015. The number 1 book I am most looking forward to this year, and that is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I was really looking forward to that at the time, and I did read it. The next book I'm going to mention is I Was Here by Gail Foreman. I read that, and it was a pretty big disappointment to me personally. Then I am looking forward to The Winter's Crime by Marie Rudkowski. Another one I've read. I'm also really looking forward to Crimson Bound by Rosamund Hodge. I was really looking forward to that book, but I've never read it. So this is the first one that we've encountered so far that I still need to read, and I would still like to read it. I just have been putting it off for a very long time, for 2 years.
And the last book I'm going to put in my top 5 anticipated releases of this year is Winter by Marissa Meyer.
And I have read that one as well. So that's it for this video. There's a top 5 series I want to start. We can check that one out. See if I actually followed through.
Hi guys, I'm Trina and today is Top 5 Wednesday. The 3 series I've previously mentioned that I want to get to this year are the Bloodlines series by Rochelle Mead, Outlander by Diana Gabaldon, and the Game of Thrones series by George R.R. Martin.
Okay, so those 3 were overall goals for that year. I wanted to read those series. So Bloodlines, Outlander, and the Game of Thrones series. I have started the Outlander series and then quit that series. I have read all of the books that are so far published in the Song of Ice and Fire series. I never started Bloodlines, and I don't really want to at this point. But since it was a goal of 2015 and I said I wanted to read those books, we're going to keep that one in mind.
The top 5 other series I want to read this year are The Darkest Minds trilogy by Alexandra Brecken.
I've read the first book, and I tried to read the second book and didn't like it, so I quit the series. I know I've quit the series. I'm not going to try to finish it, so I'm going to count that one as completed because I did start it.
I also really want to read the His Fair Assassin trilogy by Robin Lefevers.
I've been wanting to read that series for a long time, and I've never started it, but I do own the first book in that series now, Grave Mercy, so I still want to read it. That's one that's encouraging me to do this project. So hopefully that'll be a good motivation to finally pick it up this year.
Also at the top of my list is the Chaos Walking trilogy by Patrick Ness. I've only
never started this series, but again, I do own the first book. Both of these 2 series, Grave Mercy and The Knife of Never Letting Go. People have gifted me the first books because I've been saying I want to read these series for a long, long time. Haven't started either one of them, but definitely need to since these books are sitting on my shelf currently.
I also want to start the Mara Dyer trilogy by Michelle Hodkin.
Have read it, completed it.
And the 5th series I want to start this year is... oh my gosh guys, I can't choose. I can't choose. There are about 4 that I am very equally interested in. So I am interested in Across the Universe by Beth Revis. I
read it, didn't like it, but I did finish out the series.
I'm also very interested in the Archived series by Victoria Schwab.
I have started that one, but I never read the sequel, but I did read the first book, so I'm going to say it counts.
I'm also interested in the Jessica Darling series by Megan McCafferty.
I've read that entire series, so that is check.
And the last book I can't make my mind up on is the Ruby Red trilogy by Kirsten Gear.
Never started that one, so that's another one I haven't started. That was it for that video. Let's see if anything else was in January. I hope this isn't getting too long. Okay, I did do a book haul that month, so let's see what I hauled.
Hi guys, I'm Trina, and I'm so excited to do another book haul today. I picked up the book Fatherless Daughters by Hope Edelman.
That book is nonfiction. It's like self-help for grief, and I did read it, and I really, really liked that book. It really helped me to understand why I am the way I am about the loss of my mom. So I have read that one.
Ferris by Marissa Meyer.
I have read that one.
And then a second new release that I've been in line for a while is I Was Here by Gail Foreman.
That was in one of these other previous videos, but this was when I actually like picked it up from the library, I guess. I have read it.
It's In Real Life by Cory Doctorow and Jin Wang.
Read it, didn't really like that one. Okay, so that's it. And everything else, the next couple videos are from February. So those are the 4 videos that are like checking in with my January of 2015 things I said I wanted to read, plus that extra like December video that I started my channel out with. And that was kind of a heavy month of saying I want to read this stuff because it was January, we were all making goals, so I don't expect there to be 4 videos for me to catch up with every single month, but there were 5 books out of all of those that we just recapped with that I did not end up reading, and it's been a couple years, so I want to go back and see if I'm still interested in these and really give myself a push to finally mark some of these books off of my TBR. So I still need to read Crimson Bound, Bloodlines, Grave Mercy, The Knife of Never Letting Go, and Ruby Red. And I feel like I've kind of lost interest in Bloodlines. The Knife of Never Letting Go, I've had that book, I've owned it for so long, and I just never care to pick it up. And then Ruby Red, again, that's one that I really feel like I've lost interest in. I'm pretty interested still in Crimson Bound and Grave Mercy, so, you know, those are still things that I really intend to read. And I want to make this interactive with you guys, so I'm going to have a poll. It's either going to be up here in the cards, or you guys can just tell me in the comments if for some reason that isn't working or isn't showing up for you. Just which one of these 5 books do you most want me to read and know my thoughts on? Whichever one gets the top votes, I will definitely be trying to read that one on this current month's TBR. So my plan for this is, like, at the end of a month, check in with what the next month's 2015 stuff was, have you guys vote, and the top choice gets put into the next month's TBR. So hopefully it'll work out. Now, as for 2017's TBRs and book hauls and stuff, I actually did include all of that information. I did a big check-in with my TBR and my anticipated releases and my book hauls in my end of the year 2017 reading goals check-in. So if you want to know how I did this year alone, then you can check out that video. Hope you guys found this interesting, and I kind of want to do this every month. If it works out, it may not. Hopefully you'll see another video like this from me in a month, if I can get it filmed and everything. But thank you so much for watching. Let me know which of these books I should prioritize next, and I will see you guys in the comments. Bye!